Hello, Aries. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot. Supportive Oracle cards. Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards by Tori Hartman. There we go. Cut her off there. Illustrations by Gretchen. There's Gretchen's last name. That way, if you want to find any of these creators, you can find them easily by seeing how you spell their names. And you can support them as you wish. All right. Okay. What do we have for Aries? Oh. You got your card. So, all of this is face down. Ironically, it's funny. I'm the one who's dealing them out, clearly. And sometimes I don't really care for that. For them all being face down, but it usually is very... It usually colors the reading in a certain way. So, I do it. Starting off, is that the 7? Yes. 7 of Wands. With the 3 of... It's the 3 of Swords, but I want to call it the 3 of Hearts. I mean, I know it looks like a heart, obviously, but something about this is like... This doesn't have to be romantic at all. It could be. But it's like somebody got between you and somebody else. Just to make, like, there's you, there's somebody else, and then there's somebody that gets between you. That's what's starting here. This is what's starting this off. And it's kind of like, that's not right. This is what's starting it all off, though. That's all I got to start it off with. Okay. So let's go into the next, because it's not going into anything else. It's just saying this is what's starting the situation. Somebody getting involved here, getting between you and somebody else. Now, how much of this can I flip over? Up to here. Okay. Now, are they trying to win you over? They're trying to win you over. Somebody's trying to win you over. I don't see you liking that, though, so that's like... That's why it's peculiar to me. Like, if you're... Aries deals with people directly. They don't like this middleman thing. Like, that's not... I'm kind of, like, shocked that this is happening this way. But okay. That's the 3 of Swords, though. Somebody's getting in between you and somebody else. That person who's getting between the two of you wants to impress you. This is not how you work, though. I'm still, like, I don't even know what to make of this. This is really weird, in my opinion. Like, they don't really know you that well, if that's the case. That's what I'm getting. Maybe that's the point. But they're trying to get between you, and they got it's not the miracle. The miracle card's coming, but you got soulmate here. I don't really like the term soulmate, because I feel like that can get confusing for people. This is somebody who feels like you're very important to them, and they want you to see them in a certain light. I don't know if this is good, bad, or indifferent. I don't like the term soulmate for this. I just feel like it's talking about how they feel about you. Like, they really need you to see things their way. You're really important to them. Really important. Like, they're really driven. They've got growth in miracle. Like, if they can win you over, they're thinking things get a lot easier for them. That's the miracle with the growth. They're like, if I can convince the Aries to deal with me and let me handle this, this will go a lot better. This will be perfect. This will be great. Although I don't think they really know you. Like, unless this is a business situation where they're trying to force you to do things a certain way, I just don't think this is the right way. I don't think this isn't really going to impress you. But they seem to think it is. That's another thing here that's really perplexing me. They think they're going to win you over with this. Like, it's going to take me a minute, but I'm going to convince the Aries to let me handle this, and I'll tell them what's going on. Aries is more direct than that. That's just really... It's just not I don't know. That's not going to work. Like, I'm getting really... Like, that's going to... What it's going to do is it's going to piss you off is what's going to happen. That's what I'm thinking. But we'll see. Aries is direct. They don't do that middleman crap. They just don't. It's not something they want to do. 6 of Wands with the 6 of Pentacles. They're showing you, if you just let me handle it, if you just let me do it, Aries, it goes so much better. They're happier, you're happier, I'm happier. Let me handle it. Let me do it. It'll be better. You don't have to deal with this aggravation. Aries, you don't have to be aggravated with this. You don't have to worry about that. I'll do it. I'll handle it. I'll make sure it all works out. I'll tell you the truth about what's going on. And I just feel like I'm like, I don't like it, but they seem to be temporarily winning you over. Perseverance, although I feel like it's very begrudgingly. I'm like, I guess. It's kind of like, all right, for now, I'll see how it works. Like, I'm giving it a fair chance. Like, maybe this is okay. Maybe. I'm not really sold on it, but I'm like, all right, I'll do that. The Queen of Rods here on the other side, it has the release. It's like, this seems to go well at first. And I feel like that's why you're giving it a chance. Somebody's convinced you to give it a chance, which I'm really kind of shocked. I'm really shocked. But it then seems to work. And you're kind of like, you know what? I don't want to talk to so-and-so anyway. For whatever reason, it may be just this subject. It could be this subject because it's the Queen of Rods. And that's fire. You're fire, they're fire. That should work out. But for some reason, it's kind of like, when it comes to this subject, I don't really want to deal with that person anyway. So I'll give it a shot. All right, why not? So you do. Now this line of cards happens next. Let's see what happens. I think it's going to happen in a couple different sections. It's not bad. Okay. Okay. You don't know what's going on. That's the problem. I don't like that. Things go well in the environment. Ace of Cups, things are going really well. The Moon card, though, with the Two of Swords is like, but they're staying away from you. Like, there's a lot you're not hearing about. It's kind of like someone getting a new car and you have no idea who's making the payments, how that money came about, you know, what type of car, like what type of gas mileage does it get, how reliable is it, you know. It's like you're seeing this, and it's like a car you're going to have to use on occasion. And you're like, all right, I guess, like, all these choices are being made. Nobody's telling you the details. Nobody's telling you the details. But it seems like everybody's happy. I don't know. Okay. We're going to keep going. I'm really kind of at a loss because I'm not comfortable with it, but it's kind of like everybody else is happy, and I don't really want to be involved with certain things at the moment anyway. So I'm just letting it be. It's not making me happy. I'm not really happy about it, but I'm letting it be. I'm kind of shocked. I'm still kind of shocked with this. You're letting it be. The Six of Swords. Kind of like this has been a big problem in the past. Everybody's getting along a lot better. It does seem to be going well. I'm not comfortable with it. I'm really not. But I feel like if I just leave it alone, it keeps moving forward. That's the impasse. Like, I feel like if I get in the way, and I kind of want to get in there and find out what's really happening. This is only going to last so long. I'm sorry. There's no way this is going to keep going because it's starting to really bother me. And it's like, for whatever reason, it's kind of like, I guess it's going well, but I don't know what's really going on, and I'm having a hard time trusting the situation. It's really starting to create a lot of pressure on me. Like, I feel like I'm neglecting something, and it really, like, I know it's going well, I know it looks fine, and it seems like everybody's happy, but I feel like I'm neglecting something. I feel like this is wrong. I feel like this is really wrong, and I don't like it. I do not like it when I'm feeling this. Like, the Aries energy I'm connecting to is like, I really don't like this. I'm really curious if things are really working out well. I really have a lot of questions about questions that aren't getting answers. And it's kind of like the longer this goes on, I'm starting to feel like there's a victimization energy here. Either that something's being missed and somebody might be taken advantage of, or that I'm being taken advantage of, and I'm not really sure what's going on. Either somebody else, I'm afraid either somebody else is being taken advantage of, or it might be me. I'm not sure. And it's like, could I be playing the victim here? Or could I be playing the fool? Am I setting myself up? Am I going to make myself a victim because I'm staying out of this? That makes sense. Not like you're feeling like I'm being... It's kind of like, am I going to be a victim because I'm not getting involved in finding out what's actually happening? Am I setting myself up to get it right in the face? That's what I'm worried about. Or is somebody else that I care about going to end up the victim of something because I'm not paying close enough attention to it? Ugh, the longer it goes, the less I like it. Now, I feel like you're working around it. Other people around you are seeing that you're getting agitated. And I feel like they're trying to calm those concerns. Enlightenment here in the environment is like they're trying to bring information over to you. Here's what's happening. Here's some details. But you're also noticing they're keeping certain things away from you. And you're like, all right, certain things are weird. Three of Cups. Is that the Hierophant? Hierophant. And then is that the Knight? Yes, the Knight of Swords. People are not telling you everything. And you're like, this isn't going to work. This isn't going to work. They're trying to keep it on point. They're trying to say things that they think are going to be okay with you. And they're trying to walk around things that they think might annoy you or might not make you happy. It's too controlled. It's too controlled. It's not working. Perception is between you and, like, you may trust the people telling you this stuff, and they're trying to keep you out of it. But the thing is, now, I know some people have a problem with Aries energy because they feel like Aries cause problems. The thing is, Aries will point out the truth, and they'll keep something from, like, it's kind of like, you know, if there's something under the rug. If a little kid, you know, drop some egg on the floor and they wipe it under the rug, how long before that's going to stink? When you finally find it, not only is it going to stink, but it's probably going to be on the rug and caused a mold on the rug. You got to then not only clean up the egg, you got to clean up the mold, and then who knows, it might even ruin the rug, and then you might have to get a whole new rug. And if they just brought it forward in the very beginning and said, and you realize, oh, there's egg on the floor, and you were able to, like, say, hey, don't do that, and yelled at the kid, don't sweep that under the rug, you don't do that, and then cleaned it up, we wouldn't have had to spend the money to try to clean the rug, let alone get a whole new one. You know? So people get upset with Aries energy, and I get that, but Aries keeps things from getting way out of balance because you call things out, and you don't let things get that far out of balance. People may not like that, and they might label you the troublemaker, but you're not really the troublemaker. You just kind of like don't let things get so far out of balance that it causes so much effort to put it back in balance. Instead of doing that, we just deal with it right off the bat, and then we never get that far. It never gets that bad. I'm almost annoyed with this. I'm kind of like, the way people see you and the value you actually bring into it in this situation, I feel like it's different. You are very valuable and you're very helpful, but I don't think you're being honored that way at this point. Joy comes in with the Two of Cups because I feel like you're going to be like, all right, I'm back in. What's going on? This is what changes the situation. You're coming back in full force and you're kind of like, all right, I'm back in. What's going on? I'm not doing this middleman thing anymore. I never felt right about it. I don't know why I said it was okay. I don't know why I went along with it, but I'm done. I'm finished. What's happening? You will tell me everything or else we're going to have a problem. But it's joy because you're kind of like saying, I'm done with that. I'm not doing this middleman stuff anymore. Something's out of balance here. See, that's the thing. I feel like it's your gut is telling you this isn't right. Something is just not right. You're bringing the things, like the Two of Cups makes me feel like things are going to go back the way they should. Now, other people may find a lot of grief from this because you're going to get back in there and you're going to say what you need to say and do what you need to do. But I'm getting things are going to be a lot better when you come back into your own. Which it's funny because this is the Aries card. When you're back to your true power and doing things the way you truly do them, being your authentic self and not let somebody else be the middleman, which I'm still kind of shocked that I don't even know what to say about that. When you come back, though, things get better. Your honest involvement, and people might have an attitude with you saying, oh, Aries, you're a troublemaker. No, you call things out, and you don't let things get so bad that it becomes such a big deal to put them back. No, you deal with it right in the beginning. We don't have to go through all that ridiculousness. So for some of you, I feel like they're saying the sooner you step out of that role, the better. The sooner you stop letting the middleman handle things for you, the better. I'm still kind of shocked that that's even happening. It just seems so foreign for Aries. So maybe that's just for a specific amount of you, or maybe there's just a certain place in your life where you're allowing this to happen, and they're like, If you want it to be balanced, if you want it to go better, people may have an attitude about it, but too bad. You actually make things balanced. You make things better. I don't know. I'm still kind of like, I'm like, really? I'm just kind of like, that's so foreign to the Aries energy I'm familiar with. It's so foreign. But I guess when I post this, y'all let me know in the comments how that really hit. So thank you. I'm going to shut this down here. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.